Hi, Collective. It's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and I just want to do an energy check-in for you today. I did already record this once, talked for over an hour, and realized my microphone was not on. So we're going to try this again. This is take 2. So I do want to thank you all for being here. Thank you to those who have been here this whole time. I do enjoy your energy exchange, your presence. And also thank you to those new people who are brand new to my channel. So I am going to start with my Earth and Bone Oracle to get a baseline for our reading today. And it was such a great reading, and it stinks I had to delete it. I did not want to go and voice over an hour's worth of stuff that I had already completed. So here we are. We're going to start again. All right, what do we have? We have uncover, nostalgia, sentimentality, and memory. Stoicism, peacefulness, receptiveness, and manifestation. Love it. What I love about this deck is you got about a 50-50 chance of getting beautiful messages. The other half is calling you out on your BS. All right, we have burrow, exhaustion, questioning motivations, and realignment. This is a very different message than what I initially did. All right, and then we have sage, harmony, acceptance, and patience. And then bottom of the deck, we have crossed, choices, searching for purpose, and daydreaming. All right. So I am going to read these up here first, and we'll do each card down and work that way. So again, very, very different energy than what I initially put out. So let's jump right into it. Let's get to number 16. Uncover. This stands for nostalgia, sentimentality, and memory. Let go of forcing it. Get in touch with what you enjoyed as a child. Try making a list and start having fun. Do not worry or think of any fears. Do not block yourself by having doubts. Do for the sheer enjoyment of doing. You can literally be successful at anything. The choice is yours to do what you love. Guidance and help from spirits in the universe are always on your side. You are the only one standing in your way. Keep it secret and don't worry. You are always guided and loved. Spirit guides are telling you that they want to see you smile and laugh and play. Practice being happy. Like attracts like. Don't pay attention to the collective or popular beliefs. You have to listen to yourself and start believing in yourself. Silence the noise and do what brings you joy. Life is too short to care about the opinions of others. Do whatever makes you feel good as long as you aren't hurting others. Your affirmation: I release all old habits and beliefs that have held me back. I know what is meant for me, and I will find it. Or it says I will find me. All right. Very good. I love it because it's telling you again to go back to your childhood. Remember something that you used to do that brought you joy, peace, happiness, and forget about others' opinions. So in the last message, that was a very prominent thing that came up, which was just kind of ignore what other people think about you, go your own way, forge your own path, trust your inner voice and ignore what other people are trying to make you do. I have a feeling that it's going to lead to this exhaustion, questioning motivations, and realignment. So that's what I see that turning into if we allow others to dictate our paths. So we don't want that. Okay. What do we have for this uncover energy, this sentimentality, the memory, the nostalgia? What do we have to go with that, please? Spirit, give me some cards. Okay, we got those two and this one. Judgment, atomic bomb. And the Devil and the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, man, it's funny when I first look at cards, my mind is just going like this. And so many things are like, could be this, could be this, could I have to grab something and put it here and explain it. So we have the Devil card. This is your temptations. These are your vices. This could even be other people trying to get you to do their thing or go their own way. You're placing judgment, though, on your own life, your own choices, your own decisions, and saying, you know what? I don't have to go with the crowd and do what they're doing because, I don't necessarily agree with what they're doing. And this is a cigarette machine. There is a hand down here with a cigarette in it, and then a very dark lady face up here in the background. You can see her creeping around the corner there. So it's almost like that's the devil in this card, even though he's right here, but it says vice. And then there's the hand with the cigarette in it. So it's like you've died of smoking cigarettes. So I don't know who needs to hear this. If you're a smoker, maybe it's time to quit for your own good. I don't know who needed to hear that message. But whatever vice you have, whatever temptation that you feel victim to, and I say that because some of us find it hard to say no to certain things. Whatever the certain things in your life are that you find it hard to say no to, it's time to place judgment on that. Okay? You're in charge of your life, and you get to push the button of the atomic bomb and blow up whatever doesn't belong there. Now, I'm also seeing with the Knight of Swords that this is you charging forward relentlessly. He still has that cigarette in his mouth. So if that's something you want to keep and continue to do, then go for it. If you don't feel it's hindering your health or it's not hindering your progress, whatever, it's your choice. I'm not placing judgment on you. Only you can place judgment on yourself. But this man, this knight, is on his friggin' tank. He's got a sword in one hand and he's got a machine gun in the other, and he's just going for it. He's like, I'm going to run you over in my tank because I am swift moving. I am going for it. So you just need to take your life, assess what needs to stay and assess what needs to go, and then do the action to make it happen. Okay. Let's see if we can get some Cosmic Oracle on this. What else do we have to go with this pile, please? Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really, it is. Yep. So I'm getting, for those of you who feel trapped or stuck in this devil energy, you don't have to be. It's okay to be happy. Stay present. That's where life happens. Yep. And open your heart. Not just a little, all the way. And let the love flow in. There it is. So if that's what you're trying to move towards quickly, you're going to have to open your heart all the way. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Okay, let's jump over to this Stoicism, number 19. This stands for peacefulness, receptiveness, and manifestation. The only thing that matters is what you think of yourself. Another person's opinion is just an opinion. Think highly of yourself. You are extraordinary and a miracle. Take back your power and never allow yourself to think that others' opinions of you matter more than your opinion of yourself. Every time you are upset because of what somebody else said about you, ask yourself if what they think of you is more important than what you think of yourself. Stop needing approval. It's those who do not care about receiving approval who get it. Endeavor to live the life that you have imagined for yourself. The opposite of more is enough. Be mindful to stay in your power by believing that you are enough and you have enough rather than constantly needing or wanting more. What can you give that others want or find valuable? Hope is openness to surprises. Life will always bring good things as surprises if you believe it will, and learn to be conscious about your responses to challenges. Your affirmation: I am so happy and grateful because I am a magnet for miracles. I breathe light in. I am peaceful. I make a positive difference in this world. All right. So this card is almost very similar to what we encountered over here. And again, that is putting judgment on your own life and not allowing other people to dictate you. Your worth is not determined by someone else's vision of what you are. So if you feel that you are a wonderful person, you're kind, you're loving, you're compassionate, you're joyous, but somebody else says, no, you're none of those things, are you going to believe what you feel you are, or are you going to believe what that person says? That's literally one person's opinion. And a lot of times when those opinions come out, it is typically because they themselves have their own issues to work out. They feel bad about themselves and don't want you to see feeling good about yourself. So be careful of that inner critic, that inner voice. Don't let it dictate what somebody else thinks of you if they don't have a positive mindset themselves. All right, let's get some tarot on this pile. What do we have to go with this? Stoicism. All right, we have the Strength card. Yep. That's you standing up for yourself. You are finding the strength. Not only just the strength. I don't think of the Strength card as like just having ultimate power like the Incredible Hulk. Like, ugh. I see it as strength that comes from kindness. There is a softness about you, and you find your strength in killing them with kindness. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's your inner strength, and that's your superpower. You're kind, and you don't need to let other people's opinions dictate you. All right, we also got the Four of Cups. That's that meh energy. And the Seven of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups came out in the last reading. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. Okay. So, again, being in your emotional state. With the Four of Cups, you're very much like, meh. You know, maybe the divine has been trying to get your attention to kind of face something. Whether it is you that doesn't know how to stand in your own strength, to feel your own worth and value because you're basing it on other people's opinions. So this could be you kind of turning down that. You know, maybe you're afraid of your emotions. This is about being almost confused by the amount of choices out there. And again, to me, this could be all different buckets of emotions, different things that you have a choice of. I'm confused because there's so much out there and I don't even know. So you just turn them all down. You're like, it's too much. I don't get it. I don't know what I want, you know? So your choice in this matter is to pick something and go with it. Yes, it could be confusing. You don't know what you want. So you can't turn them all down though. Okay? At some point, you're going to turn them all down and be like, well, there's nothing left. So be careful of that. I just want to throw that out there. You've got to stand up in your own strength and power and believe that you earned something, you deserve something, you're worthy of something. Make the choice and go after it. And don't let others dictate that for you. So again, if you have 7 choices in front of you and you've got some naysayer near you that's like, ew, don't choose that stuff. So you sit here and you go, nope. It's going to come down to the end And there's going to be no choices left because you said no to all of them. So be careful with that. And again, I'm very strongly picking up that this is somebody else interjecting into your life. Somebody else with a meh attitude. No, you don't want that. That's not good for you. No, don't choose that. That's going to end badly. Be careful of that. Because if you in your heart feel that something is a good choice for you, then do it. Do it. And if someone's got something bad to say about it, you know what? Let them. That's what you got to let roll off your shoulder. It reminded me of that, I think it's Jay-Z song, Get That Dirt Off Your Shoulder. All right, let's see what else we have here. All right. We have a little bit of faith goes a long way. That was the bottom of the deck a minute ago. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. I just said that. Yep. So, again, don't let somebody else's negative mindset affect you. If somebody else didn't like something or it didn't work out for them when they tried it, does not mean it's not going to work out when you go to do it. If something lights you up inside and you feel called to do it, ignore these naysayers. Go for it. Not only just go for it, but go all in and enjoy the ride. We also have guilt as a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. So if any of you are feeling guilty about not listening to the advice that somebody's giving you, that's another thing you got to get that dirt off your shoulder. Get that dirt off your shoulder. All right, let's get over to the next card here. This is Burrow, number 25. This stands for exhaustion, questioning motivations, and realignment. I very much feel like we need to be doing this because there's definitely naysayers near you. Someone just like, meh. Don't do that. Meh. Your soul has had a growth spurt. Tremendous change and transformation are upon you and within your inner knowing. Regardless whether you are conscious or subconscious of the change, you may be tired because your soul is trying to match your energetic vibration to a new reality. It is trying to align you with who you are on a deeper, soulful level. In being out of alignment, there is a need to match your inner self to your physical self, which is like playing catch-up, and it is leaving you exhausted. Do not fret. There are things that you can do to strengthen your connection with yourself and receive from the universe. Practice meditation so that you may commune and meet with your true self in order to see what it is that you truly desire. Open yourself up and practice vulnerability. Do not push shame aside. Embrace the feelings that may be uncomfortable and do whatever it is that your soul begs you to pursue. I don't know if you heard that. It's begging you to pursue it. If it excites you, it is your soul calling. In regard to people who may criticize, while you embrace your authenticity and vulnerability, remember that their feedback is invalid. If they are not the ones stepping up to the plate or facing off in the arena, faith and vulnerability bring you closer to your higher self and who you are destined to be. Embrace past feelings and memories that make you uncomfortable and learn to heal them. Think of what makes you feel suppressed and acknowledge it, but never let it control your path or direction. Listen to your heart and create stillness to hear it. Spend time in nature and connect with its flow of energetic healing. Your affirmation: I do not give consent to the consumption of my energy. I call back all my energy that serves my greatest good. All right. Very important too. Another thing with that is, yes, at the end of every day, call back your energy, or as often as you feel you need to do that. If subconsciously or even consciously you feel somebody is draining your energy, then likely they are. Okay, that could also be over here in this devil energy. You've got to find the strength to stand up and say, that's my energy. That's my power. I call it back to me so that I can use it for something that excites me. All right, let's get some tarot on this pile. So what do we have for the people who are just exhausted? and trying to burrow. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. I love it. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Okay, that one wanted to come out, and this one. Justice. Justice definitely came out in the last reading. And Two of Swords. Okay, yep. So, I'm going to start here with this card. Because you've got people pulling on your energy. Look at this card. Here you are with a blindfold on, with a chainsaw in one hand and a shotgun in the other. This is a zombie deck, by the way. If I haven't said that multiple times in the past, it's a zombie deck. So here are people around you tugging on your energy. And they want you to stay blindfolded to what's occurring. They want you in this meh energy. What that's doing is that is keeping you stuck. If you constantly are just, allowing people to take your energy, pull on your energy, and not return it, that's the biggest important lesson of the day here. People who take your energy and don't give back. That is not a balanced, reciprocated relationship. So at the end of the day, you're left exhausted. You're questioning people's motivations. And you're taking this blindfold off and you're realigning with what is the right way to be. And that's very present here in these two. So we have justice. We're balancing what's unfair. So again, if you feel that this energy here of the Two of Swords, of what you've been blind to or people don't want you to see, because again, sometimes that blindfold is put on you and they don't want you to see it. And sometimes it's you're not wanting to see your own BS. Where are you allowing your energy to be siphoned from you? I want you to pay attention when you're in relationships, friendships, familial relationships, romantic relationships, whatever kind of relationship. Even if it's like a boss or your work environment. Pay attention when you go in. How much energy are you bringing to the table? Then when the day is over, after you've encountered all these people, you go home, how much energy is left? Are you just depleted beyond belief? Because if you are, that's where you need to balance this energy and say, you know what? Too many people are siphoning my energy. I'm sick of it. I need it for me. I call my power back to me. The Wheel of Fortune is here to say, it's always turning. It's in the upright, which means good luck and fortune favor you. Cycles are coming about. So I'm seeing you letting go of this. Okay, you're putting the judgment on the devil energy, the vices. And you're saying, you know what? It's been unfair for a long time. And it's time to make it fair again because I need my energy for what excites me. So let's get some Oracle on this pile. All right, we have someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. That could be you. I'm seeing that very much as self-love. So this exhaustion and this questioning motivation and realignment, you're in here by yourself, like in a hermit mode, like burrowed up. You need the self-love. This is you that needs it. I always say fill your own cup up before you go fill someone else's cup up. I'm seeing that your cups are being siphoned from you and that you need to work on your own self-love. Fill your own cup up first. Take that blindfold off. See everything for what it is. All right, that one fell on the floor. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Yep. Let them go. Whoever these people are siphoning from you, they don't have your best interest. They don't. They want to keep you in this devil energy. They want to keep you in this meh energy. And you've got to free yourself. You've got to do it for your own well-being and your own good. All right, a couple fell out there. Let's get them. What has your inner voice been asking you to do? Listen and act. I'm gathering that it's you need more self-love and that you need to forgive. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Yes. Okay. This card, to me, this card is like the center of this reading. It vibrates out everything that needs to be said. It's like, okay, find something that excites you. Go all in and enjoy the ride. Even if that means saying goodbye to someone else. You may feel guilty. You may have to forgive yourself or forgive them for the way they've treated you. But you are such a bright light. And by staying in these energies, you're dimming your light. And so Spirit's asking you to give yourself some self-love. Forgive yourself for allowing it to occur and putting up with it. Forgive them for doing it. You know, there's always a sense of knowing what we're doing. You know, people can say all day long, oh, I didn't know you felt that way. I didn't know I was doing that to you. Yes, they did. People know exactly what they're doing. And we can sit here and forgive them all day long, but if we let them continue to treat us the way that we're treating them, then we're telling them that their version of what our worth is what is true, and you're allowing them to dictate that to you. So you've got to stand up on your own 2 feet and stand up and say, I am worth more. I don't accept this any longer. I am going to move forward with what excites me. And if that means leaving you behind, so be it. All right, let's read the Sage. Harmony, acceptance, and patience. Everything will fall into place in due time. Be patient, believe in yourself, and trust that you are being guided and loved. When Spirit advises you to be patient, it means to live in the present moment and enjoy it. Lower vibration should be let go of. Have faith that the universe is on your side. To live your best life, embracing being more kind to yourself and love yourself. You're on a journey to heal yourself and inspire others to live their best lives. Sharing your truth allows you to connect with others, which generates a lot of positive energy. Remember that you and Spirit are co-creators. Concentrate on what you want to achieve. Feeling good is something that you should practice. Once you realize that feeling better is a conscious choice, you can have anything that you want and more. Recognize that living your best life is a choice you must make. Will you seize the opportunity and embrace it? Your affirmation, I trust that everything is working out for my highest good. If something didn't work out the way I'd hoped, it means something much better is coming. All right. So I got so heated here for a minute because it feels like some of you need to get angry. Like that could be a repressed emotion that you haven't acknowledged in a while. Okay? So the fact that you have people pulling on your energy and taking from you constantly, I just want to know why you're not angry. You should be absolutely pissed. Spirit is here to tell you that you have all the power. It's your life. You get to choose what it is you do moving forward. And these people who are holding you back do not give a shit about the awesome life that you have destined for you. In fact, they want to keep you down where they are because it makes them feel better about themselves. But does it make you feel better about yourself? No, it makes you feel worse. So let's get some tarot on this pile. All right, we have the Six of Swords. Good for you. Good for you. That's you making the choice to get away from that. I'm so happy to see that card here. Five of Wands. It may cause battle and conflict. You know, there's always going to be opposition of, oh, you can't leave. You're stuck here. I'm going to make you feel trapped. I'm going to fight with you on the way out the door. And the Eight of Swords. Yep, I want you to feel trapped. You can't leave. I'm going to fight you on the way out the door because you're trapped here. I feel trapped, so I'm going to make you feel trapped. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Wands. I've already seen this card now several times while shuffling. You have a passionate new beginning waiting to be birthed. Spirit is handing you this wand and saying, go, my love. Create something beautiful for yourself. Don't let others hold you back or make you feel trapped. The big thing about the feeling of being trapped is that this is mental prison. So it's kind of like manipulation, if you want to think of it that way. So to those of you who have these people in your life tugging on your energy, every single pile has it now. You have the Four of Cups. These are your people in the meh energy. You have your temptations, your vices, okay? People trying to keep you here for this. You have the Two of Swords, people putting a blindfold on your face while they're tugging on your energy and trying to steal it. Now you have people trying to fight you and make you feel trapped. Now this is a mental prison. You could easily lift up, see in this one it's a rib cage with some chicken wire. The guy's got his hand out and he's reaching for this sword. He could leave anytime. But he has to make the choice to leave because it's a mental prison. It's all in his head. You're not trapped. You are absolutely not trapped. You may get fights on the way out the door, okay? This is you getting on that boat and saying, see ya. I don't like these choppy waters. I'm going to head to clearer, calmer waters. I got to go. I got to save myself. In this particular card, again, zombie deck, these are all zombies coming after the people on the boat. She's got her gun here. He's just along for the ride, but they're human. So they're trying to save themselves from getting bitten by the zombies, okay? I love that we have come to this energy. And I just want you to be aware you have the strength. You have the support of the universe. Everything is being balanced out for you. So if any of these people are around you, stealing from you, your energy, subconsciously or consciously, I want you to call your power back every day. And maybe not hang around these people as much or at all. It's entirely your choice. That's the Judgment card. To keep them in your life or to say, you know what, I deserve better. And I'm telling you, there is manipulation here. People who don't want you to see who they truly are. So they're putting a blindfold over your face, making you feel trapped. But I'm seeing that you're taking that blindfold off. You're saying, you know what? I don't deserve to be treated this way. I deserve better, and I'm going to move on and do that and get that for myself. Let's get some Cosmic Oracle on this pile. Clear your mentacle, oh my God. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. Yep. Even if that's you getting away. I'm clearing it because I'm moving on. So if you want to think of it that way, this could be your physical clutter. This could be your mental clutter. be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. We have exhausting up here. Stop exhausting yourself, Spirit says. Get away from these trauma bonds, is what I'm hearing. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Yep. These other people don't have your best interest at heart. They just don't. Bet on yourself. Take chances. Reach your dreams. You've got this. Honestly. All right. Now I want to jump into some Wild Mystic. These are animal cards. We'll get one for each pile. And this will close out the reading. All right. We have Collaborate. The Ant. Patience. I don't know if that's an alligator or crocodile. Provide. That's the cow. And one more, please. Work. The busy bee. All right. And then at the bottom is rebirth. Check it out. We're doing all this work. And it's a snake. So a snake sheds his skin to be rebirthed. That's us. We're doing it. All right. Let's get to the ant first. And this stands for collaborate. This card invokes themes of teamwork and cooperation. Many creatures work in harmony with one another to achieve their goals, be it the gathering of food, protecting themselves, or creating a home. This card may be telling you to accept help from others or encouraging you to ask for help when it is needed. You do not have to follow your path alone. The ant is an exceptional worker who labors in collaboration with a great many others of their kind. Together, ants create intricate nests and solve problems with feats of insect engineering. They create bridges or ladders from their own entwined bodies to pass obstacles. This card encourages you to work alongside others to achieve your aims or overcome your obstacles. The alchemical symbol for tin is pictured above the ant's form. Tin has been used in many alloys, from bronze to pewter, and serves as a protective plating for steel against rust. Much like the ant, it is a strong collaborative force. This card reminds you that there is strength in numbers, and that in surrounding yourself with like-minded people, you may achieve great things. The shadow reading, from Aesop's fable of the ant and the grasshopper to the Christian Bible, the ant is considered a forward planner who prepares for the future. The shadow reading of this card may therefore be assigned to prepare yourself for a change of circumstance. All right. So I did mention again about being surrounded by the wrong type of people. But what this is calling you to do now is to surround yourself by like-minded individuals. So this is you coming in contact with your soul tribe. These are your friends that are going to show up out of nowhere, but first you have to cut out the old. You must let go of that which does not serve you in order to bring in that which does serve your highest good. So let's get into this one. All right, the crocodile stands for patience. This card represents patience and consideration. Crocodiles are ambush predators, and their strategy involves waiting and educated prediction. They observe the habits of their prey, monitor watering holes, and strike only when ready. This card is a symbol of careful judgment and deliberation. It urges caution, warns against impulsive decisions, and advises you to weigh your options. The presence of the crocodile in your reading might also indicate that there's no easy answer to your question, or that whatever you are deliberating will be a complex decision. Associated with water serpents and sea monsters, the mythological crocodile has a fearful reputation. Crocodiles have been revered by many cultures the world over, from the ancient Egyptian god Sobek to the crocodile guardian of the Goan people of Adulsham. Their prehistoric appearance and slow predatory style leading to explosive and devastating attacks, make them similar to the shark in many ways. In Indonesia, a popular myth sees the shark and crocodile battle each other, with the shark taking control of the water and crocodile the land. Read alongside the shark, the crocodile may be seen as the earth equivalent to the shark's watery and tangible fear. The crocodile is a more definite and corporal problem that can be solved rather than one of the mind. All right. So the shadow reading is, while the hunting crocodile seems placid and still on the surface of the water, this patient predator bides its time before ultimately attacking. The shadow reading may caution you not to become stagnant due to indecision. Sometimes decisive action must be taken to seize your prey. It may also be read as guidance not to push someone's patience too far. Now, I'm also gathering that could be you. You know, maybe your patience is being pushed too far, and you're about ready to stand up in your strength and say, I've had enough. All right, let's get over to the cow. This is provide. This card represents production and provision. Domesticated farm animals have provided for humans for centuries, and whatever your views on animal agriculture, it is difficult not to associate these extraordinary creatures with our progress, nourishment, and development. Whether it is ancient Egyptian worship of sacred bulls, the white bull of the Celts, or the cattle of Helios in Greek mythology, cattle have been important to many cultures, often symbolizing fertility, virility, harvest, and plenty. This card can signal things coming to fruition, prosperity, and reaping benefits. In India and the Hindu faith, the cow is venerated, and laws help protect cattle from slaughter and mistreatment. In Hindu mythology, deities took the form of the cow to provide humanity with sustenance. This care for cattle is reflective in ahimsa, an ethic of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism, which encourages nonviolence. Inspired by this, the cow card urges you to help you provide for those around you. It may be seen as a symbol of charity, sharing abundance, and producing for the good of others. It also represents Taurus. Your shadow reading, harvest is not always fruitful, but it is always followed by winter. The shadow reading of this card might be that you're in store for a hard winter, and the fruits of your labor will not necessarily sustain you. Instead of allowing this to defeat you, learn from it. Gather the tools that you need to surround yourself with allies who will help you. There is always next year. All right, so that's 2 cards here that say allies. Alligators or crocodiles, sorry, this is a crocodile, don't always work in groups. They tend to be kind of self-sufficient. I know that they may gather in groups and have families and stuff, but when they're hunting, I don't necessarily know if they hunt in groups. But anyways, you're being called to collaborate and have patience, in going towards what it is you're going towards. So let's get over to the B. This stands for work. This card represents hard work, focus, and industry. So while the ant focuses on collaboration to achieve the goal, the B card focuses on the goal itself. It represents effort towards a pleasant outcome or long overdue reward. This card tells us that the goal we seek is within our reach if we persist. The bee, like the hummingbird, is often associated with the sun. However, the bee's solar energy is focused on production, invention, and the job at hand. The ancient Egyptians are considered the first people to create artificial hives for producing honey. Though wild honey harvested is also an ancient practice, and the development of domesticated hive-based farming is still being researched. They also believe that the sun god Ra created bees from his tears as they hit the sand. Honey has often been linked to gold or imbued with power of the sun due to its color and its seemingly miraculous production of these amazing insects. We may view the bee card as symbolizing the fruits of our labor and a rich, successful outcome. This card indicates financial and business success. It is industry at its most rewarding and the sun shining down on your back as you toil. The shadow reading is lethargy, ennui, and stupor. It is the sun overshadowed. It is the exhaustion felt when one has lost passion for a project or excitement for work. The shadow interpretation of the B card may tell you it's time to mix things up, change your perspective, or perhaps give up on the project altogether if it no longer brings you fulfillment. All right. So let's talk about that for a second because, we all have endeavors that we're going towards. It could also just be relationships that we're in. It's saying that if you don't feel that whatever you're in is exciting you, it may be time to just let it go. So whatever that is to you in this reading, whether it is a relationship, a job, a business, your friendships, even your own self-worth and self-value, you have a lot of fight. A lot of fight. And you have to choose what you're fighting for. So, my closing message to you is that there is a spark inside of you. And it excites you. And you know what it is. You may be letting others sway you too much on whether you pursue something. You may feel guilty. I think you need self-love and to listen to your inner voice and to stop dimming your light. Be authentic because everything else is just exhausting. Honestly, exhausting. So, that is what I have for you. You have open your heart and offer your love to someone. I'm seeing that person is you. You need to give yourself self-love. Pour that into your own cup. If you have so much love and you just don't know where to put it, it means you need it the most. Especially if you're allowing these other people to tug on your energy and take it from you, leave you in a mental prison, tempt you with vices, keep you down at their level. You've got to stand up for yourself. No one else is going to do that for you. That's the closing message here from Spirit. So thank you all so much for being here. I do truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. If you're new here, I welcome you. I'm so glad to have you. If you've been here a while, this is kind of how my messages go a lot. We don't ever know what flow we're going to travel down in the river of spirit and what the messages are. I just play it as it lies. So remember to fill your own cup up before you fill someone else's cup up. All right? Offer that love to yourself. You need it first. Then if yours is overflowing and you find someone else in need, feel free. Fill theirs up too. But if they're constantly taking from you and you're filling their cup up, that's a red flag, and that's just something you got to pay attention to. Okay? Only you know who should be in your life and who shouldn't. Judgment is here to say you're putting that bomb on whatever doesn't belong. You know who these people are. You already know. You don't have to feel guilty. Guilt is normal. And if you're going to forgive yourself for taking it for so long, and forgive them for knowing what they're doing and doing it anyways. Okay? All right, everybody. Remember that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. And I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and as always, love. Okay? Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.